Hi guys, welcome back to a new video. My name is Nisha. If this is your first time seeing my face, if you are an oldie but goodie, thank you so much for clicking on this video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about all things May. We are going to be setting our intentions for going into the month of May. We're going to be talking about our April favorites. We're also going to be doing April reflections. If it is something that you're interested in, I hope that you guys stick around, give me a thumbs up, and let's get started. So this is my second month doing the intentions and reflections. I feel like last month went by so fast. I was looking at my calendar preparing for my videos for this week, and I was like, oh my gosh, we have to do a March. We have to do an April reset. So here I am, and let's get started. So one of my biggest things that I want to reflect on for the month of April is that I can totally give myself a round of applause because I feel like I did a really great job with being more present with the family. That was one of my biggest things that I wanted to do because I'm not new to YouTube. I've actually been on it since 2017. However, I'm new to being this consistent. I've never in the whole journey uploaded as consistently as I have been. And with that, I noticed that, you spend a lot of time in the preparation of planning, recording, editing, and all of that. But I wanted to be intentional about taking time with my family. If you guys don't know, I am a mom and a wife. I have 3 boys. I have a 6-year-old, a 3-year-old, and an almost 3.5-month-old. So I wanted to make sure that even though I'm growing my presence on social media, that I'm also giving my family what they need. They're all in different stages, I feel like, but I feel like I did a really good job this month at being present and making sure that it's in my forefront of like, okay, you need to make sure that you take time, whether that's during dinner, outings, and things of that nature. So I feel like I did really good with that. In that, another thing I wanted to, one of my intentions was, because I have been so dedicated to social media, I wanted to make sure that I had a calendar or like a schedule basically, so that I can, give and pour into my channel, but also know my limits and not just, go overboard with that. So I think I did a really good job. I'm going to show you guys on the screen kind of like what my plan is in uploading so that I know that I have a free day. I know what days that I'm going to be doing things with the family. I know what days, things are going. And it just makes me feel like more of a professional. Even though I do YouTube as a hobby and building my community and everything, I also want it to be my full-time job. I want to be able to provide for my family through the platform and through influencing. But then I also want to make sure that I take time for me, take time for my family and everything. So, and by that, you gotta have a schedule, it's just like in work. And as you guys know, I own my own business. And I feel like even when you are a business owner, you have to make sure that you're constantly, that you have a schedule, you know what you're doing. Otherwise, you'll just be all over the place. So another thing that I wanted to do was take time to capture more memories. And I think I did a pretty good job at that. The reason why this one was really big on the list was because I feel like I always would capture my husband with the kids. And I felt like it was always capturing from like my point of view, but never with me in it. So I make sure consciously now that when we're doing events, when we're out, when we're just having family time, that I'm capturing not only from my point of view, but with me in the view. So we did really good at that one. And then lastly, I wanted to work on providing more value to you guys. And I think I've done that really good. I've still been, I feel like it's just a process, as the days continue, as there's more information readily available, whether that's like information with PCOS, motherhood tips, breastfeeding tips, things of that nature. I want to continue to provide that value so that you guys, so that our community grows, you know what I mean? And then if you guys ever have tips or anything, I am very receptive. Even if it's like something critical, if you think I can do better, like in some area, that's great too. So yeah, that was my reflection of April. So I'm so excited to see what May has to offer. I feel like April flew by. It's almost the end of the school year. We're going into summer. So now we can do more things like outdoors and stuff like that. So I'm really, really excited about that. Some of my April favorites. So I don't feel like I had a lot of April favorites. I was trying to think like, dang, what did I do new this month? One thing I don't think that is new, but I kind of like made it a part of my schedule. And that's to make sure that like I have a, okay, so I lied. So the first thing that I've been doing that is a favorite, I found a new podcast. So as you guys know, I have been working on my devotions and kind of like getting back in line like with God and making sure that I set me up as mommy and as wife first, pour into my cup so that I can pour into everyone else's cup. And in that, I found a good podcast called God is Within Her. And it's really, really good. I have been listening to it while I'm doing drop-offs or after I do drop-offs when I just want to have something to just kind of play in the background to the spiritual that can get me right and then kind of like make me think about the scripture. That's it. So I've been listening to that podcast, which I really, really like. The other podcasts that I was telling you guys about last reset, I haven't even listened to them. I guess I haven't had enough time or something like that. I don't know. And then I also have been going back to like my old like OG YouTubers. I noticed that they're coming back around, kind of like Nikki Thought, which was part of Jamie and Nikki. She's back on her channel. And then like just a couple other YouTubers that I used to watch like a long time ago, they're coming back around. So I feel like they're like new favorites. So it kind of makes you excited about the platform again and how everyone's using it. And it's just like a great place because like I feel like now I'm a part. So that's kind of cool. And then another favorites have been Dollar Tree finds. So I would say I'm very frugal. And in that, I found different like ways to make like, to attenuate and add like a luxury feel to my home, but on a budget. So I've been finding these good YouTube videos. One of them is called Chic on Deals or Chic Deals or something like that. And basically just going to like the Dollar Tree, searching out different like little things where I can like add to my house to give me that modern feel that I want, but not having to spend a whole bunch of money. So I found that. So that's exciting. And then some of my intentions going into the month of May. So like I said, the month of May, one of my biggest challenges is going to be the saving challenge. So with finding the new YouTube channel, I want to do the 100 days. It's like 100 envelopes saving challenge. So basically, it's 100 envelopes. You put a day on each one, and then you don't have to do it the 100 each day, but whenever you can. But most of the people in the challenge, they do it the 100 days, and each day you pull an envelope, and whatever number you pull is how much money you put in it. So on one day, if you pull 13, you put $13. The next day, you pull $2, you put $2. And I think you're supposed to like shuffle it up. So yeah, I really want to do this, start this challenge. And by the end of the challenge, they say you're supposed to have $5,000, I believe, or is it 2,000? 2,000 or 5,000. I can't really remember which one it is, but we're going to be doing that. And then I also want these last two things kind of tie in together. So I follow this, this girl named J. Marie. So when I first started following her, I was following her for basics. So she's more like a curvy influencer. Would she consider curvy or thick? I don't know, like a curvy influencer. And she will post like cute basics like Skims and things of that nature. So I started following her then, and then recently I came up on her and she has been talking about her journey with femininity. And I feel like I could relate as a Black girl growing up in my community. For me, I have always been a tomboy when I was younger, and I actually had a cousin and she was like super girly, and we always butted heads as kids because I was never feminine. I was never like girly and all of that. And watching J. Marie, I have been looking, and she had recently started ballet as an adult. And she just like had started tapping into like the 1950s styles, kind of like feminine, like, I don't know, like tea time outfits and things of that nature. And I feel like I've always been a person who's been very like, like opinionated or alpha type personality, that I kind of felt like that and being feminine didn't tie into each other. But now that I'm older and, you know, a mommy and stuff, I'm a mommy of all boys. So kind of, I don't know if you can be really that feminine. Maybe you can, I don't know. But anyways, I kind of want to find my journey and where I lie in that. I don't feel like I have to be her or dress like she dresses, but I kind of want to change some things, you know? And then also I do want to work on building a time capsule wardrobe, because I feel like we have tons of clothes, but I always feel like I don't have anything to wear. I always gravitate more towards the color black, which is not a problem, but I want to kind of minimize my clothes and like have a timeless, maybe like just black, white, and jean or something like that. I don't know. Like, I feel like I'm changing, and I love that. And then also because I'm in my postpartum state, you know, you just change, and I really want to tap into that. I've really been utilizing Pinterest a lot for like inspo and outfits and TikTok and things of that nature. So I want to see how I can slowly but surely, I feel like that's like an ongoing goal or intention. It doesn't have to technically be for the month of May, but I do want to tap into femininity, into maybe some new style, and then just finding myself as a woman. So yeah, I'm really excited to see everything that May has set for us. I did set, like I said, I started doing some saving, and I'm just excited, and I hope that you guys are too. I hope that you guys enjoyed this monthly reset, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.